meat industry, milk industry, egg, chicken, and all of these poultry farms. They raise animals, yeah, and they sell them because they want return, yeah. The same thing is in narcissistic families. They bred you for a purpose and reason, and it's really easy to mold a child. Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about the different ways narcissistic parents influence and affect us even when they are physically not around. And before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out new content. So narcissistic individuals choose to get married, or they get in relationship, they choose to become parent because they want their source of supply, yeah. Becoming a parent gets them to create their own legion of slaves who will never say no, who will forever be there for them, yeah. Outsiders might come and go, and they might simply drift away. Outsiders might simply go off hook, yeah, or might simply refuse to keep playing along. But the kids are the best source of supply. Narcissistic parents view their kids as you know uh, these slaves with same genetic makeup, who will keep serving them till eternity, who will never say no, who will forever be loyal. And these narcissistic individuals really prefer having kids is because they get to condition the child from a very young age. They are very obsessed about parenting and becoming a parent because they want to create something and raise it the way how they want, yeah. Feed in all garbage, feed in all BS, yeah. Manipulate, guilt trip, burden the child, emotional incest, parentification, yeah. A narcissist might not be able to manipulate and keep adults on hook for long, yeah. Maybe 6 year, 7 year, 8 year, 9 year, 10 year, in some cases 15, 20 years. But they can never keep their victims on hook for long. But with kids, they are innocent individuals, yeah. And they are going to grow up the way how the parent wants, yeah. Because the parent gets to do the nourishing, the parent gets to manipulate the child, the parent gets to do anything and everything. Basically the parent is simply feeding and molding the child however he or she wants the child to be. The parent is not intending to raise an independent individual with his uniqueness and with his authenticity. Narcissistic parents mold their children into their servant, their slaves, yeah, who keeps serving them. And in the process they do a lot of bad stuff which affects us in a lot of ways. But do these narcissistic parents care? The answer is no. They bred you for a purpose and reason, just the same way how meat industry, milk industry, egg, chicken, and all of these poultry farms, they raise animals, yeah, and they sell them because they want return, yeah. The same thing is in narcissistic families. They bred you for a purpose and reason, and it's really easy to mold a child. From childhood they start conditioning the child, they start guilt tripping the child, they start parentifying the child, they establish emotional incest, they do all sorts of things. And this helps them have a better bond with the child. And apart from that, the child is you can say enmeshed in every wrong way with the narcissistic parent, yeah. The child is gaslit, the child is manipulated, the child is emotionally abused. Narcissistic parents really don't spare any method. They use all of the manipulation tactics on their kids, and this is basically to make them a loyal, devoted, dedicated, obedient slave, yeah. So narcissistic parents breed for a purpose and reason. They are not like healthy parents who decide to have children and who, raise independent individuals. Yeah, who raise their children to the best of their ability and set their kids free, yeah, to start their life and do whatever they want. But narcissistic parents, breed you for a purpose and reason, and they mold you to, give them what they want out of you. Yeah, so it's very difficult to, get that conditioning out of you. It's very difficult to heal from, that kind of abuse. Yeah, because it's being hammered in your head since childhood. Yeah, all that manipulation, gaslighting, triangulation. You grow up with a distorted sense of self. You cannot function without them. Yeah, it takes a great deal of effort to heal from narcissistic abuse. Yeah, adult children of narcissistic parents are simply dependent on their parents for various needs, whether it is financial need, whether it is emotional need, or whether it is out of guilt and shame. They are enmeshed in a very wrong way with their narcissistic parent, and these narcissistic parents simply enjoy all of that. Yeah, these narcissistic parents know the art of breadcrumbing. They throw tiny bit of crumbs, and as kids we often misunderstand that crumb for love. We think that is love, but that is not what love looks like. Yeah, that's just a crumb to keep us on hook, and we keep carrying that burden on our shoulder to please them, to seek their validation, to fulfill their unrealistic expectation. Oh, we are in a very bad state, I would say. Or let me put it this way: we are stuck in a very bad, kind of a psychological state. Yeah, where we are unable to look inside ourselves, where we are unable to do things for ourselves. Instead, we are burning ourselves out. Instead, we are overdoing things just to get that tiny crumb. We make our life's mission, to please our narcissistic parent. Yeah, to get their validation and approval, and we keep working hard in hopes that we will get that loaf of bread, but that loaf of bread never comes our way. We are only treated with crumbs. Yeah, and with time some of us develop this awareness. Some of us, when we leave that family, when we move out, we get to see what healthy looks like. And a lot of thing happens. Yeah, when we are alone or when we are away from such narcissistic parents, uh, awareness kicks in. Yeah, so narcissistic parents are damaging. Now, what are the different ways that narcissistic parents keep influencing us even when they are not physically around? The first way is we become our inner critic. In narcissistic family, narcissistic parents keep criticizing their kids. You can never do things right. Oh, Sarah, you have worn the wrong clothes. Oh, you didn't score good grades, you're a disgrace. So narcissistic parents are going to keep on invalidating you, minimizing you. They're going to keep gaslighting you. They're going to tell you, well, you shouldn't feel this way, this is the wrong way. Oh, you're just being oversensitive. Oh, come on, don't think so much about it, that's nothing to think about. Yeah, so, as a result of which we are unable to develop a sense of self. When we are unable to develop a sense of self, everything is messed up and distorted in front of us. Yeah, we lack self esteem, we suffer from low self worth, we, lack confidence, and as a result of which, we genuinely believe that there is something wrong with me. So even when we do something good or when we achieve something with all our hard work and effort, we keep criticizing ourselves. We are forever harsh on our own selves. Yeah, I could have done it better. If we do some mistake, we are like, my mother was so right about me, I can never do things right. Yeah, so with all that manipulation, gaslighting, invalidation, from an early age, we become our own critics. Yeah, and we are never happy with our own selves. Yeah, we are never content with our own self. No matter what we do, no matter where we are, no matter how well we are, there is a voice inside who keeps reminding us. Yeah, as to how worthless we are, how useless we are, how not good enough we are as children, yeah, for our narcissistic parents. That voice keeps telling us that we are not good enough, we are not good children, we are not good individuals, we are selfish, we are mean, we can never do things right, we can never do things independently, we cannot make any right decision, yeah, without the interference of our narcissistic parent. So in a way, we are crippled and damaged since childhood. Do these narcissistic parents care about all of that? The answer is no, because they bred you for a purpose and reason, and they see you as an extension of themselves. They want you to experience and feel the things they experience and feel, and anything apart from that is a sin, yeah, to feel and experience. If you are happy without them, you are a selfish guy. If you are sad when they are happy, there is something wrong with you, yeah, you are an ungrateful child. So it's very complex, it's very damaging, I would say, in a lot of ways. Yeah, so you have to feel what the